Hey you guys, what is up? Loose House Mist here, and today we are back with another video. Today we will be building a custom keyboard. This video is sponsored by KBD fans. Let's get straight into it. So in front of us we have some rubber feet as well as some screws. And then we also have a Tofu 60% aluminum case in the silver color. And on the inside it also does say KBD fans, which is nice. So this is a pretty good looking case and a great budget case. And it is a little bit hefty as well, so that's pretty nice. Next we do have the plate. This is a brass plate, so this one's going to be a little bit more sturdier. So this does look like a pretty nice brass plate, and overall looks pretty good. Next we have the hot swap PCB. So this is the DD60 RGB V2 PCB. And yeah, this is a pretty good PCB with KO hot swap sockets. So inside we have this little card. So this you're going to put in between the PCB and plate. So here's the actual PCB itself. As you can see, it is a 5-pin board. And these are hot swap sockets. These are KO hot swap sockets. And overall looks like a pretty good PCB. It also is USB-C and is supported with QMK, so that means that you can use VIA software with this keyboard, which is a great inclusion. Next we have the stabilizers. These are cherry screw-in stabilizers and come in a 60 kit. So this is all that is included. Then we have some wire cutters for cutting off little pieces of the stabilizers. Now this sometimes will contribute to rattle and doesn't actually do much to benefit the actual keyboard. Then we have a brush as well as some dielectric grease and a screwdriver. And we're going to be using Lube and NovelKey creams. So this is a NovelKey cream switch right here. Alright, so we will be looking at a very quick guide on how to actually lube your switches. So first you want to open it up. You can open up with the screwdriver or whatever is best for you. You can also use a switch opener, but for this demonstration we're going to be using a screwdriver. Then you have 4 main pieces. So you want to get your brush and then you want to brush. I'm using Krytox 205 grade 0 and just doing a pretty even coating on everything. Now when lubing with Krytox 205 grade 0, you want to make sure to not use that much. Less is more here. You want to lube the stem as well as the spring and the top housing. The top housing is optional, but I prefer to lube it. And then when you are done, all you have to do is assemble it and put it back together and then close it, and then you are complete with your first lubed switch. Alright, and then we will be using some tie-how keycaps. So basically, to work on the stabilizers, you can take them off like that, and then you will have two sides, one with two holes and one with one. So basically you just want to cut off the extra fang parts so that it looks like this. Then you can lube the inside of the stabilizer as well, and that will sometimes contribute to plastic on plastic scratchiness. Now when it comes to lubing stabilizers, this lube is much more forgiving than when it comes to switches. Now we're using dielectric grease here to lube the actual wire itself, as this is pretty thick and will often do a really good job. So that will help with rattle and making your stabilizers overall just much better. So this is how it looks. And these are screw-ins, so you want to put the screw in the PCB and then your washer, and yeah. Alright, and then you want to put on the brass plate, and you also want to put on some switches. So right now we have it inside the case, and we're just installing some switches right now. Alright, and then now we're going to test all the switches, make sure that they all work, and they all work. So now we're going to install the keycaps. So now we are done installing the keycaps, and we will get into a very quick sound test. Alright, and then these are the RGB effects, and you can control your layers and what everything does in the VIA software. Alright, so this is the actual VIA software itself. So basically, as you guys may be able to see on the top right corner, it does say DZ60 RGB ANSI V2, and this is the current layout. So at the very top you have your configure, your key tester, and your different settings. Now in your configure, you can choose between your regular key map, your 4 layers, some macros, and your save and load. And then for your key map, you can choose between basic, media keys, macro keys, layer keys, special keys, and your lighting. And that is basically the VIA software. It is a pretty good piece of software and works extremely well. The KBD Fans DZ60 RGB V2 DIY kit is a very impressive kit for the price. Coming in at around $180 US, you have some really good options. For $180 US, you get a brass plate, which is really nice, and you get a good amount of options as well for different colors and different plate materials. For the plate materials, you have brass, aluminum, polycarbonate, and carbon fiber. The things that are included in the kit are the Tofu 60% case, the plate of your choice of materials, the DC60 RGB V2 Hot-Swappable PCB, and your cherry screw-in stabilizers. For the price that you are paying, which is $180 US, you are really getting a lot here. This is a great Hot-Swappable keyboard kit for the price, and honestly does a really good job. The Tofu case is actually extremely well built and overall is an extremely good case for the price. I would consider it one of the best budget cases if you are looking for a custom mechanical keyboard. The PCB is really good. It has VIA support, which is a great inclusion, and overall it just adds to a really good PCB already. The KO hot swap sockets are really nice and work really well. Now I got this kit in a brass plate because I personally prefer brass, but at the end of the day, it is all preference. The cherry stabilizers are not the best, but they do the job very well, and for the price, they actually are extremely good stabilizers. They do need some work just like all other stabilizers, but overall, they are pretty good. So yeah, this kit is pretty easy to assemble. Overall, everything of this kit seems really well done. And honestly, I can definitely recommend this kit to anyone that is wanting to dip their toes into the custom mechanical keyboard scene without having to solder. This is a really good choice. Let me know what you guys think of this DIY kit in the comment section below. I personally think that it is a really good kit for the price and performs extremely well. Thank you guys so much for watching this review video. If you guys did like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment, and consider subscribing if you do like content like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.